For this video, we're going to be breaking down number 10 running back and defensive back Daniel Picart of Pleasantville High School, class of 2024, highlighted on the screen. Before we dive further in the video, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe for future content. And if you're considering helping the group even further, consider joining our Patreon for added perks in season, or using the donation links in the description of this video. And now back to the breakdown. And speaking about Daniel, listed at 6 foot, 185 pounds. This has not been my first video on him, and what can I say about this athlete at this point? He is one of the best players in the section, and at the end of this year, he's probably going to go down as one of the best Section 1 players of all time. And it's his mix of explosiveness, elusiveness, versatility that makes him a matchup nightmare, both as a runner and a receiver for most defenders. Wherever he is on the field, all eyes have to be on him if you're a defense. And I gave him a few nicknames before. I call him Houdini for his ability to escape out of tight situations, or a magician because of the constant magic he creates on the field. And he really is a missed tackle merchant. I mean, there's a lot of missed tackles when he has the ball in his hands out on that field. And I seen him line up last season at running back, quarterback, slot wide receiver, outside wide receiver, defensive back. And some of these plays are just Daniel Picart right and Daniel Picart left. Now, there are no perfect athletes. There are no perfect football players. Things that he can work on. Again, the consistency running in between the tackle and get those grinded out kind of yards when there's not a lot of space. I think he can continue to work on, and also blocking. But let's go for a couple plays and see some of these magical plays that I'm talking about. And let's start with running the ball. I mean, he's highlighted right here on the screen. And you're going to see they're going to motion behind the running back. They're going to be trying to do this trap, pulling two linemen. One is going to trap. One is going to go underneath that. They're going to use this fullback to try to seal off the end on the back side. All right, and there's the motion. But here's the problem. This end is one of the best players in that section, and he does a really good job undercutting this. So this play looks dead in the water, and this is why I call him Houdini or a magician. He does a really good job. He plants his foot, and he can change directions very quickly. Sometimes it looks like he's playing at a different speed than everybody else. Again, look at the quick juke right there, getting back on track, and now you're going to see that explosiveness and that burst. He can hit that gear really quickly, the strength to fight off that arm tackle, and again, staying in bounds for this long touchdown. This was a play that looked dead. Looked like it could be a loss right here. And it's magical players like this that can turn these type of plays that are supposed to be a loss into a major chunk play, or a touchdown in this case. Again, another play in the backfield, and again, this is running in between those tackles, which again, he's shown that he's improved on that each year, right? He's gotten stronger, he's gotten faster, he's gotten more technical, and you're going to see similar, again, pulling a couple linemen, they're going to get a trap, you're going to get a block underneath it, fullback's going to fill in the backside. Again, nice trap block, but look at the linebacker, right? He's going to meet him right in the hole, right? This feels like a 2-yard gain. But his ability to make people miss, that missed tackle merchant, can look at him fight off two guys, and now there's the speed and burst again once he gets to that second level. He could show the mixture of speed, versatility, strength. He could do a bunch of different things. Linebacker meets him right in the hole, but it's difficult to tackle him. He's very shifty in tight quarters. He can show some of that mixture of strength and then the speed at that second level. Here he is at the quarterback spot. And again, this is not very complicated either. You see a lot of bodies, you see tight splits, and this is just trying to create some movement, trying to get a body on a body. I mean, not exactly sure if they're responsible for a certain man or responsible for a certain gap. But this is pretty much Picart left. You can see some movement right here, but look at these defenders getting into the backfield. But he shows the burst that he can explode through that hole quickly. Look at him shift right through there. Defender meeting him right here. This is about a 5-6 yard gain. But he's that Houdini, the magician. How does he get out of that? And it results in a touchdown, right? Those are the plays that just make you scratch your head as a defensive coordinator, because there is no magic here. There's no secret sauce and formula design-wise. This is just, again, well blocked, got some good movement from some of these linemen, and his ability to make people miss. That's not something you can draw on a chalkboard. I show him as a runner, but here he is as a receiver. Again, he's out as wide receiver. They're going to be motioning him in and doing a deep drag. And again, covering him is also proved very, very difficult. Gets behind the linebackers in front of the safety. Safety probably needed a better angle here. But here's the speed. Catches the ball with his hands. Turns the corner. Makes this a massive gain that led for a touchdown. And again, solid design here. Motioning him under the receiver. Deep drag behind the backers. They don't see him. Safety takes a poor angle. Catches the ball. And again, here's that speed and explosiveness. He's got a very talented tool set. Here he is in the backfield as a receiver, right? So he can line up out wide. He can be in the backfield. They're going to motion and do a nice little flare. And we've seen this many years now, it feels like. Wherever he goes, all eyes are going in that direction, right? All the defenders. And for good reason. He catches this little bubble. Defender's right in his face. This looks to be a 5 or 6 yard loss, but again, it's that ability to make people miss. Change direction very quickly and the speed. He looks like he's moving at a different speed than a lot of his peers. Again, this play should have been a 5 or 6 yard loss. This was well read by the defender. He gets out there, good depth right here. He's trying to break down, but again, he can't get his full body into him. He cuts backside and just absolutely explodes. It's been a lot of fun watching this young man play football, and I'm excited to see what his final chapter will be this upcoming season.